What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. So, as I expected, tonight they dropped the next info for the upcoming banner, which is going to be another Terraria Leafa, which is pretty nice. By the way, if you are in a guild, make sure you get all your farming in for War of Underworld, because it ends in just under 24 hours, so just under a day. So pretty much when this Leafa stuff drops, that will be when the War of Underworld will be over. Our guild's not doing as well as we're pretty much hitting the numbers we hit last War of Underworld, but obviously it's been several months, so there's more players in the game, probably more serious guilds. So I think we hit like 26th place last time, and now we're in the 40s, so that's pretty unfortunate there. My issue is that I ran out of stamina refills, and the kind of goal you want to kind of go for here is to mainly just fight the world raid. Next War of Underworld, I'm not going to worry about these smaller bosses. I'm just going to do the world raid, because it gives them I get like 20 to 30,000 points every time I beat one of the world bosses, whereas these bosses right here will give me like 5 to 10,000. So that'll be something to keep in mind for sure. But yeah, I'm all out of so unless I actually spend diamonds to get more stamina refills, which I'm not going to do, I'm pretty much out of luck just waiting for the daily reset. I also just kind of wish it worked like Ordinal, where it was just a time-based thing instead of it just being once a day, but it is what it is, I suppose. Hopefully they'll be more generous in the future with the actual stamina, or make it so we can actually farm up the stamina ourselves, because I'm definitely not going to spend 10 diamonds for 5 stamina. Anyways, enough about my rant with that. Let's go ahead and look at this Leafa, who is going to be dark. I'm not sure I want to summon. I do, because I want a dark Leafa. I think that'd be great. But yeah, I really don't have like a solid. I guess this Adis is fine as a healer, but she's not like the best unit in the world. Well, regardless, let's go over Leafa first. Let's see what she does before we start talking about whether or not I'm going to be summoning for her. So she is a sword. She's a dark sword unit, and she has a heal, an assault, and an enhance. So let's look at all her stuff here. Max HP 6,300. She's got 1,300 magic defense, 1,200 defense, magic attack 2,300. Okay, so she's a magic unit, obviously, and then 318 for speed. So that's pretty decent. Okay, so she's got the same heal that the Moon Cradle Asana has, where she heals your back row. So she recovers HP of all allies, including reserve characters, frontline medium, and reserve weak. So that's the main reason I kind of want to pull for this Leafa. Her assault is Umbral Blade, magic attack extra strong on single enemy, inflicts dark continuous damage for 3 turns. So that's pretty cool there. By the way, her partner is Kirito. So if you have either the original Dark Kirito, or if you have this Kirito right here, the first dual blade Kirito, you will be in luck. But those are pretty much the main two you want to be worrying about when it comes to this Leafa. If you don't have either of those, then you probably don't want to summon for this Leafa. I mean, you might. I mean, I guess if you want to try and go for both units. Okay, so let's look at her enhance. She has the same enhance, charge and critical yell, which is raises incarnate charge of single ally by 2.25 times for 1 turn, raises critical damage by 10% for 2 turns. And then her incarnate is repetition howl, incarnate magic attack on single enemy, recovers HP weak of all allies. So even her incarnate is a heal as well. So definitely a healing unit for dark. Definitely much better, because she heals medium, whereas most of my, except for maybe Adis, I think most of my units that actually have a heal, which dark is starting to become my lowest color in terms of how many units I have. So but here's what's probably going to happen. They have this Leafa banner right here that's going to come with a normal event, presumably. I haven't looked at the news, so we'll see what kind of event. It's not going to be a ranking from what I've heard. And then the next double character banner will probably be Dark, which could possibly be the Christmas units. Because we're definitely going to get a Christmas banner at some point. And that banner will probably come with the ranking event. So summoning right this second is probably not something people really need to do. So yeah, she recovers HP party medium, and she also attacks all enemies. So she's a decent healer. Who else on here has a heal? I have no idea what either of you do. You are a debuff. And I believe Yuki is a debuff unit. Well, I haven't actually unlocked everything, so let's do that first. Also a debuff unit. Okay. Does Yuna... No, Yuna does not... oh, she casts heal on Dark... her charge is also a heal as well. Okay, for Dark units specifically. I know Liz... I'm pretty sure Liz has a heal. Unless I'm complete... Yeah, she has a weak heal and raises own evasion. So yeah, my main healer is definitely the original Adis here. But I really think that this Leafa could definitely work out for me. Especially if I somehow get lucky enough to get the Dual Blade Kirito and Leafa in the steps that I do. But even if I don't, I mean, I can use this Kirito along with Leafa. He's aged quite a bit, obviously, since he's, you know, a day one unit. He has gotten a buff with his Assault getting the Recollection Field, so that's pretty nice there. So he is usable. Do I really not have a fourth dupe for him? There's no way. Okay, there we go. I have exactly 4 Imaginariums. Oh, wait. There we go. So yeah, I mean, he'd be fine. He's got all 4 Imaginariums, and he's at level 100, so he really wouldn't be the worst unit to use. Plus, this will finally give me a chance, because I haven't gotten to use Subtilizer since he came out. So it'd be kind of nice to actually finally use him in something. So I'm going to have to decide whether or not I want to summon for this Leafa. Part of me really does kind of want to. Oh, wait, why? People were saying it's not a ranking event. It is a ranking event. Okay, ignore what I said before. A certain somebody, he'll know who he is, said there wasn't a ranking coming, but it's definitely a ranking. Okay, so we're getting more Sortiliena stuff. Leafa's going... I think I will summon for this Leafa. I don't really need... Oh, by the way, you can summon for Sortiliena now. Her banner is over there. We'll actually go do that here in a second before we close out the video. Alright, yeah, so Leafa's going to... I don't even want to summon for Leafa for the sake of the ranking event. I just really want to have a good... I want to have an active link character for Dark. And there is always the chance that, you know, they could just switch colors after this Leafa. They probably won't, because usually the ranking event has 2 banners that come out for the ranking event. So we have this banner right now, and then probably around the, like, 17th or so, you know, 2 or 3 days before the ranking ends, they'll probably give us another banner, presumably a dual character banner. So if people want to save for that, that might be something to do. But I think I'd much rather go for a healing unit than whatever is going to be coming next. Like, even if I just get this one Leafa, I think I'd be fine with this, because I do have a solid amount of units here. I think I do need to start leveling up some of my newer units that are kind of back there, like Sheita, for example, or the Yuki or Asuna, because a lot of my awakened units have kind of aged a bit. And I don't even have a full... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't even have a full team of awakened Dark units that, you know, aren't free to play. Because obviously, this Silica is a free to play Silica. So if you take her out of the equation, I only have 5 level 100 Dark units. So I definitely need to awaken somebody. Whether I pull the Leafa or not, it looks like Dark is probably my weakest kind of color right now, which is crazy, because for the longest time, it was my strongest. Let me actually... When does this drop, by the way? I didn't actually even look at that. 12:11. Okay, so it drops at the normal time, so pretty much a day from now. let's just take... I just want to make sure, because I want to see if it still has that 50% chance at... okay, that's from drops steps 8. From 8 onward, yep. Let's see if the drop pool... What else we got in here? Eternal Ice Swordsman Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's the one that was laying kind of like on the ground. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if it still has the 50% chance. Okay, yep, so step 5 and 7 is 50% chance, so they're keeping that kind of trend. So that's why even single character banners still aren't as useful, because if you're looking for a variety of newer units, summoning on a double character banner will still give you more for your diamonds, because there is always that chance within 5 steps you could pull, you know, both units. Whereas with a single character banner, you might get like a dupe of the same unit if you're lucky. But I think I'm definitely going to summon for this Leafa. But before we get out of here, like I said, let's just go over here. We'll go ahead, we'll summon for... let's go ahead and get our Sortiliena real quick, and then we'll use these extra scout tickets. Not like we really need to watch the animation, but it'd be kind of cool if we got like a cool animation. It's like they're not going to give us a cool animation. Probably just a blue door. Alright, let's see what this incarnate looks like. I do find it kind of unfortunate that we have 3 Sortiliena 4-stars in the game and 2 of them are free to play. I feel like it'd be nice to get an actual Sortiliena soon. Alright, the incarnate itself wasn't that impressive, but that end thing was kind of cool. And plus, it is nice that we're getting a Sortiliena in her war outfit. So, I'm definitely all for that. Alright, let's see what we can get from these. We got these 10 bronze tickets. So, let's see if this will give us anything. Obviously, if we pull a Sortiliena dupe, it's not going to give us Sortiliena shard specifically. It's just going to give us Earth because that's her color. Which, alright, well, we're at least getting a 3-star. This isn't guaranteed anything, so, so getting the actual animation did guarantee us at least a 3-star. Oh, wow. We actually did get a dupe for her. So, yeah, I'm not going to use those shards on her. I'm going to save that for an actual unit. Unless, of course, like, if I end up a little bit short, maybe I'll use a few of those earth crystals to kind of max her out. But I'm definitely not going to use 100 earth to kind of boost her there. I'm actually... Yeah, free units don't have their own personal Imaginariums. Okay. I wonder if they're ever going to do something about that. Or if free units, you just got to use the free Imaginariums. I've also got some... I'm not going to use these because I'm stocking up on those. But I'll use the gold tickets real quick before we get out of here. It'd be imagine if I actually got the dual blade Kirito from these tickets, because he is part of the general pool, so it would be nice to kind of have him. Oh, could there be hope? Probably just for this Sachi right here, I'm guessing. Unless one of these last 2 units decides to be an actual 4-star. Nope, it was just for the Sachi. Alright, cool. So we got some nice crystals right there. But, yeah, I haven't decided for sure whether I'm gonna summon or not, because it's still only a 50% chance, even up to step 5. But, most likely I'm probably going to summon. If I do summon, I'm stopping at step 5. I'm not gonna go to step 7, even if we don't get her. Because that's just, it's too much to spend, and I really should start saving for the next color after this. But dark is definitely a color I could use a lot of, just looking at my account right now, because like I mentioned before, it definitely is my weakest color. I mean, you look at all the non-elemental I have right here. Granted, a lot of these non-elementals are free to play, but I still do have a lot of non-elemental. Fire, we're actually doing pretty decently since I did pull Iskon and Sheta over the course of the anniversary. Water, Water, we're okay. Water is definitely going to need some help. I do have 2 enhance mode, or actually 1, 2, 3. I have 3 enhance mode units for water, so we're pretty decent on that, but I think I'll definitely need a active link unit. Earth, we're fine, obviously. Wind. Wind, we're fine on the number of units we have, but do I even have an enhance mode? I don't have an enhance mode wind unit. How many enhanced mode wind units even are there? I don't even think there are that many. But yeah, I don't have an enhanced mode wind unit, so wind is definitely going to be something as well. Light, no. I don't need any light. And then, of course, dark is where we're in the weakest setting right now. But let me know what you guys think of the new Leafa down below. Let me know if you're going to be summoning. I definitely do recommend players wait to see what next week's banner is going to be before summoning, especially if you're free to play. Maybe you spent a bunch during the anniversary. Just because you might get a dual character dark banner next week. But honestly, if we get like Christmas units next week and they're dark, I'll probably just go out and buy more gems after my Leafa summons. So either way, I think it's okay for me to summon for Leafa here to kind of build my account a bit more. Because even at the worst of it, even if I only pull Leafa, I don't get that other Kirito, I can still run Leafa with this Kirito because they share the same type, they share the same weapon, so they are going to get all those boosts together. So it actually is probably better to do active link with this Kirito as opposed to the dual blade one, because you actually get all the kind of links together. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.